So finally back up to pace with these videos. Yeah, bit over everything. Let me just close this door. Yeah, so just been doing a bit of research back home now. As I said, a little bit sad. Food is on my mind at the moment. Hair's looking good, so very nice. But yeah, I don't know. It just because I've been eating, I suppose, 3 good meals a day, including a normal breakfast, to be honest. But a bit random, sporadic eating in between, bit of stress, eating a lot more fruit and veggies, which is great. Maybe that's why I'm hungry. I'm not sure. But yeah, a little bit bingy. But I mean, had some drinks and I haven't really binged any more than normal. Had any more food than normal, I suppose. Maybe a little bit less activity because I'm not going to work. But yeah, and the beard's coming back as well. So something to keep in mind. In terms of making the face look a bit bigger. Yeah, stress. Tibial rotation, internal rotation, and then pushing the glute out would probably be good for minimizing my knee pain. I have right knee pain, left scap pain, and right low back pain. So it's like, yeah, I guess I'm overly twisted. Whereas if I, bring it back, got to check the internal rotation as well for the hip because that's quite limited for some reason. Something worth looking into. I don't know if that means internal rotation or it's switching off the glute. Is it? I think the glute externally rotates. Yeah. So anyway, something to keep in mind. But yeah, just overdoing all this research. Not really. I'm just confused. I'll apply for that Macquarie job tomorrow in terms of event management. Should be interesting, but I'm really thinking about salaries and stuff, and I could do project management and then like personal training on the side as well. That could make me a bit of cash. But yeah, I guess just something to think about there in terms of what I'm gonna do. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to think about it and whatnot, and tax. But yeah, project management. Which course can I actually do? Which I'll get it done soon. I won't be like so expensive. It's going to be at least around 15,000. At least again. So the important things are courses I can start this year that will get me into sports or potentially like commercial gym building. That would be cool. And something that doesn't cost too much. I can get a scholarship for. Scholarships completed this year. And career focused. Not even sure if it's what I wanted to be honest, just because it makes money. Because Dad and Julia earn more than me cleaning blinds, so maybe I should get a trade and do that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Like if I'm so interested in money, I guess that would be the biggest thing. It's definitely something to keep in mind. Because yeah, maybe a trade is the way to go. Because what I'm really passionate about at the moment, I just want to make money. So I can help people clinically, but like my experience, I mean, the hairdresser, Scott, shout out again, was great. The urologist, story for another day, was great. I mean, maybe things would change now that I'm older, but psychologists and physios, I mean, the problem doesn't really change it. Anything I can think of, so in terms of a healthcare role, is that worth it? You know, I could go into nursing, but do I want to do shift? Well, I don't know if I want to be forced into shift work. I'll work any hour, but yeah, so maybe getting a trade would be a good idea. Something like physical, practical, can actually feel useful. That's a big thing, like helping people. It doesn't have to be fitness helping people. It could just be helping people in a trade. Because yeah, it's something to keep in mind. Project management, 130, then Julia, 350,000 a year. It's definitely something to keep in mind. Yeah. I mean, I should have taken an interest in it. I mean, ultimately, it's up to me. Like, yeah, because they do work super hard. There's something to keep in mind. It doesn't mean it would be impossible. I could employ people as well. Macquarie Park area. Yeah. Work for myself. Good idea. And then, yeah. I'd like to think of it. I suppose as I'm starting out, maybe it's not the best idea. But it's probably not also the best idea to spend another 10 to 40 grand on education. And then, probably not the best idea. When I can get like a trade and earn actual money and have like the stuff rolling in, Yeah, because like what do I really want to work for somebody? Like what own business could I have? Like personal training, obviously, as I've just said. Personal training. I want to be able to like market and sell my services. I don't want to be confined to projects per se. Like $130,000 a year is fantastic. But like, considering what Dad and Julia did make, it's not that much. And I won't get rich off that, Hire a few people, yeah, like expenses and whatnot, running your own business. And funds aren't guaranteed, but yeah, they have to have a warehouse and all that, that's too much. Marketing, or it's word of mouth, but also ads that they'll pay for themselves and then could invest that money into real estate. Yeah, it's a lot to think about. See, owning my own business is pretty cool, and I don't have to be passionate about it. Damn, yeah, I wish I was a bit older, but obviously the opportunity wasn't right because I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like event management, it's like just, but doing something physical tasks by myself that earn a lot of money for a lot of hard work, obviously. That feels like a good idea. And in terms of like organizing taxes and all that, I'm sure that could be. And paying my super, I mean, you can just pay your own super. Still got a long way to go, but yeah, is it really worth putting all this money into courses? Well, I suppose it would be for project management, but like, if I own my own business, yeah. Yeah. And that give me flexibility? Well, it definitely would. I wouldn't earn money, but like, compared to a job, only 4 weeks of holidays a year. Obviously, if you want to make a decent income, that's necessary, but like, that just sounds so crazy. Because yeah, like, I think about Andrew Tate and all that, like selling courses, how to make money. Justin Waller, oh wow, this is a lot of roasting I see, but like building steel buildings and stuff. It's like I don't really care about like. You don't have to be passionate about what you do, like to help people rehab and stuff. I can always do that in future when I made a lot of money. Like real talk, but like working with kids audiology for 80 grand a year, 60K after taxes, whereas Dad and Julia like 2-3K a job, so 5K a day. There's no comparison. So maybe a trade is the way to go. So I feel like I could manage and organise things around houses and whatnot. So before the TAFE courses run out, which I can almost guarantee they have, I should probably look into trades again. Air conditioning, yeah. Installing all that stuff. And like little projects I can work on at my own pace, get them done and charge. I think it'd be worthwhile. and not have to not like PTing where I have to deal with a customer, but personal training all the time and promote myself and just get the work done. I mean, Dad did that, Joseph did that, and I'm smart and I could work that into how that could be a business and invest that into real estate and all that stuff. So maybe that is the way I should go. So I'll look into trades. This is the power of these videos. So yeah, it's a lot to think about, but we'll see how we go.